All right, my dude, it's time for week 11. The season is just rolling right along, man.
Dude, where is this season going already? It
I don't
does not
know,
seem like
dude.
a season. I mean, it does not seem like it's week 11 already, dude.
Like,
It's
we're more than
crazy.
halfway over already. Like, it's insane. It's
I know.
depressing, quite honestly.
Yeah.
Makes me sad.
I don't know.
Oh, look, they're wearing their
It's
white.
been weird.
All white.
Uh-oh.
All right,
All
man. Let's
right.
do
Well,
these
let's get
11, week
started
11 picks.
with.
Let's get them going.
All right. We got coming up with the Thursday night football game. We got the Commanders and the Eagles. This might be a close game. They both got a close record. The Commanders 7-3, Eagles are 7-2.
You know, it's rare that there's a fun Thursday night game. It seems to be like a running joke that Thursday night games are trash, which kind of seems to be
Yeah.
true. But this one's got potential, man, to be really entertaining. Maybe a high scoring game. Should be a high scoring game. The Bengals defense is, I mean, sorry, the Commanders and the Eagles. I was looking at the team we're playing. Both of their defenses ain't the best, and their offenses are pretty high powered both sides. So it should be a good shootout type situation. And I think I'm gonna give it to the Commanders, dude. I just don't like the
Yeah.
Eagles, so I'm picking against them. That's my only reason. I have
I
really
don't
no evidence to back that up.
I don't remember a time, bro, when the Commanders or Washington and Eagles game has been fun to watch. So it's been that long, so it's gonna be fun to actually see a good game from once from them two teams.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Back in
I
like the
don't know,
Michael
man.
Vick days, maybe was the last time they had a
It's
good one.
a
Seriously.
yeah. I'm starting off with a tough decision already, bro. Cause I mean, like, I don't know. I
Oof.
can see this game going either way, honestly. Um, who'd you say? Who
I
was your
said
pick?
the Commanders just because I don't like the Eagles.
All right, I'm just gonna pick the Eagles just because to pick something different. Cause
All
you
right.
pick one, I'm gonna pick the other. I mean, honestly, cause I don't have a clue with this game. It could really be a coin flip. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
this
Eagles.
is a
You
tough
said
one.
Commanders. So yeah, this one either way. So we'll see how that one plays out. I'm
They got the
excited
same
for that
record,
one.
don't they? I mean, other than one loss, I think, because of a bye week. But
Yeah,
so
that's
I
right.
mean,
All right, well, that'd
another
be fun to
week.
come back on that game and figure out how it played out. But moving to
Yeah.
Sunday's slate of games, we don't have no international games this week. Carolina won in Germany, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Both our
We
teams
got
got a W last week.
yeah, man, we got Green Bay and Chicago, a old historic rivalry coming
Green
up at
Bay and
1 o'clock this Sunday.
Chicago. I'm gonna tell you, dude, this is an easy decision for me because Chicago looks like straight up ass right now. They look awful. I don't know what's going on. They look terrible. The chemistry's off. The team looks depressed. Yeah, I think Arizona might have put them in a slump. I don't know what's going on for real, but Green Bay's been looking good. I mean, they've had ups and downs. They've had some close games, some rough games and stuff. But coming off a bye, I think Jordan Love. Hopefully, he's finally completely healthy. It seems like every week there's like a little something holding him back. But not that that's
Yeah,
an excuse for some of the bad play that he's had, because he has had a couple of bad games personally for him. But
right.
the team seems to kind of always make it through. So I think he'll be better, and the team itself should do better. And I mean, I could see them maybe maybe beat Chicago pretty significantly.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna agree. I don't know how bad the score will be, but I do think Green Bay's got uh, the more complete team on offense, defense, special teams. So I think this is gonna be a pretty easy win for Green Bay.
Let's give a shout out
And
to our one Bears fan that watches us. Your team sucks, bro. I'm sorry.
yeah, shout out.
I
Uh,
know he's gonna hear it,
um,
so
dang, yeah, I lost my train of thought when you
sorry.
brought that up. I was gonna say something and I
uh,
forgot.
only Bears fan in the whole world, and he watches. So yeah,
Um, dang, I'll come back to it. I might
I'm
remember
sorry,
it in
my
a
bad.
little
I
bit.
didn't mean to get you
Let's move on to
off.
the next game. Now, we got Baltimore and Pittsburgh. It's gonna be our next, ain't we? Staying in the same division, ain't
It's
we?
another
Almost.
one, dude. This is another situation like the one we just talked about, Eagles and the Commanders. This is another game. They're tied up on their wins for the year. They're both looking good as of late. I mean, the Ravens always kind of look good, and they just sort of, I don't know, they fizzle out or something. But Steelers they've been looking real good since Russ got back. I mean, they look good with Fields, and I mean, no offense to Fields, but that's saying something that their team ran pretty smoothly with him. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback or nothing like that, but the point is that Russell Wilson looks like his old self to me. I mean, he's He's throwing the ball just like he used to, no problems. He's moving still pretty good, and I think he's a pretty legit option at quarterback. And I don't know, man. I think I might have to give this one to the Steelers just based off of the defenses. Baltimore's defense has been giving up a ton of yardage like every week. They're one of the worst defenses. Their offense keeps them in it, but the Steelers' defense feels like they might be able to stop some of the Ravens' uh, situations. So I think they'll probably win for that reason.
All right, I'm on the Ravens bandwagon this year, man.
That's cool.
I have been the past few years, and I don't know. I just don't like Pittsburgh, man.
I don't either.
I ain't a fan of them, and
Can't stand
I
them.
do like. I will give George Pickens a shout out. He's my dog. I like him, but other than
Uh,
that, I don't really have any favorite players. So
hey, you
I'm
better
going with
say one more
Baltimore.
person's name, damn it.
Who on
There's,
Pittsburgh?
yeah,
Uh,
Mike Williams, bro. Don't leave my dude hanging.
oh yeah. Well, he just got there, bro. Give me a break. He's good.
I like Mike Williams, man.
Yeah, Mike Williams, the dog, man. Yeah, I'm glad that.
Whoa!
What the?
I didn't even know you could do that on here.
What? We gotta find that play.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's see what it should tell us what it was.
That caught me
Right
off
there, right
guard,
there.
dude.
Mountain
Where?
in
Mountain
MT
in
in
up.
and up. Remember that shit, okay?
Mountain in up. Okay.
That was crazy. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Shit.
back
Yeah,
to
but
the
anyway, yeah.
game.
You said Ravens. I said Steelers. It could go either way
Yeah,
though. You're right. I think it could be one of those games. Either way.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm going Ravens. Back to Chicago real quick. I just remember what I was gonna say. One thing about Chicago, they fired their offense coordinator, got a new one in play caller, younger Thomas Brown. So they might look a little bit different, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of a difference to beat Green Bay. So they might look a little better, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. But
Might look worse.
okay,
Honestly, it's possible.
I
Never
mean it
know.
could be. All
Yeah.
right. So moving on, we got the Colts and the Jets.
Colts and the
Colts
Jets.
and the Jets.
Anthony Richardson starting this week. And for the rest of the season, apparently they said. So I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not a hater. I don't have any issue with Richardson. Like some people seem to really dislike him. I think he's just young and he ain't really had a lot of chances to develop. I mean, he got injured, early last year, and he hasn't had a lot of time. But maybe he pulls a Bryce Young, sits on the bench for a couple weeks, comes out there and looks like a whole different player. It's possible. Um, but I could be honest, man. I don't know. I feel like any quarterback could play for the Colts. Like they could pick up a practice squad quarterback, and I feel like they could beat the Jets because the Jets look that bad right now. I don't know what's going on, bro. Their team looks awful. They had one of the best defenses in the league early in the season, and now it's just nothing, just trash, man. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I feel bad saying it, but their team just looks miserable. Like I don't know what's going on. The offense can't do nothing. The defense is just letting up big play after big play. It's just I don't know, brother. I don't see them winning a whole lot more games this year unless something dramatic changes, and I don't know if that's going to happen. But I'm gonna give it to the Colts. It might be a sloppy, close game, but I think the Colts pull it out no matter what.
All right. I'm going Jets, man. I'm going
So after
Jets.
all I said that stuff, I feel stupid now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I mean that's why we're doing it, bro. We gotta back and forth, back and forth. Um, but yeah, I'm going Jets, man. One one thing that I don't know, dude, just kills me with the Colts, man, is you can't have a quarterback that's gonna quit middle of the game. Like I don't care who it is, how young he is, like you can't have that. And I don't think the Colts have a really good locker room right now. I don't think they're connected well. I mean, especially with them switching back and forth between Flacco and Richardson, and I just don't see it. But I think Rogers is a natural leader. He's going to lead, and everybody knows that. So I think Rogers is going to get them back on track, and they're going to come out with a win.
Well, I hate to strongly disagree with you, but I strongly disagree with you, bro. That's good though.
That's okay.
We're gonna come back
I
to this one
appreciate it.
maybe. We say that every time, we never do, but we're going to. We're gonna start coming back to these more, circling around to them. Can't believe I just got tackled on the 1 yard line.
Me too. All right, moving on to the next game. We got Jacksonville and Detroit. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm picking Detroit all the way. That's in the story.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I ain't got nothing to say. That's it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean,
I hate
I
to
don't
be
have
that
nothing
way
to
with
say
this. I
about
feel I
Jacksonville.
feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad saying it, but they also, new quarterback for them too. They're not gonna have Lawrence.
Right.
Uh, I mean, I don't know, man. There's just not a lot going on for their team. So
I just will never understand how Jacksonville went from the team last year to the even a better team this year, but's played worse. I
Hmm.
don't understand it, and I don't know. But I think Detroit's got this easy. They could probably win this blindfolded if they tried. But
Yeah, I
all
agree
right,
with you
let's
there.
go on. Let's move on to the next one. We got the Raiders and the Dolphins.
Raiders and the Dolphins. I feel like this is another one that you would just hear and you would be like, "Oh, the Dolphins are gonna win because I mean it's the Dolphins, dude. Come on, against the Raiders." But I don't know, bro. Like Miami's been, I don't know, man. They just haven't looked good still. Like I don't know what's going on. Like you would think that they would be like clicking now that Tua's back and things are rolling along, but like I mean, they just played the Rams, dude, and like I ain't trying to be no way against the Rams, but the Rams defense is nothing to brag about, and they like I know they lost that game, but I mean they held the Dolphins to a very low score situation, and it's just like if they can't overcome that, man, I don't know how they're going to overcome many other things. I'm still going to give them the edge
Right.
on this one because I think the Raiders is just a little bit worse, but I got to be honest, I could actually
Yeah.
see this one being one of them surprises that goes the other way and the Raiders pull it out, but I'm gonna go with the Dolphins just to be safe.
I did see today. I don't. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if you mentioned it, but I did see today where Minshew is going to be the starter again
They can't
for
make
the
up their
Raiders.
mind
So
either.
yeah, they're flipping back and forth too.
All
So,
these teams, bro, they
but
can't make up their mind.
I'm going Miami on this one. I just feel like Miami's got the better defense right now, and they played really good against the Rams.
Yeah,
Their
true.
offense is iffy. It's kind of like hit or miss. So I think they'll have a better game against the Raiders because they don't have as a solid of a defense as the Rams has. So yeah, I think the Dolphins are gonna pull this one out.
All right, bro. Well,
Speaking
as
of
a
the Rams, let's move on to the Rams and the Patriots. Here's your game, bro. It's always your
Rams and
game
the
right here.
Patriots. All right, bro. Who am I gonna pick?
You gonna pick the Patriots.
I am gonna pick the Patriots. Call me crazy, call me stupid, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. I'm going with it. I think their team is. I mean, they really like haven't looked that bad. Their record don't relate to it as well as it should. But I mean, you're looking at the Rams, who's only won one more game than the Patriots, so it's like they're not that far off in their win columns. So I'll be honest, man. I think this is going to be a good game for the Patriots. I think their offense is going to be clicking against the Rams' struggling secondary, and yeah, I think they're going to pull it off, bro. They're going to squeak one out. It's going to be, it might be a surprise. It might be low, like a low difference of score, but I
Right.
think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Damn, can't believe they scored.
So what you picked? You went with your boys, Patriots again.
Absolutely.
I don't know. This one's another one of those where I feel like it could go either way, honestly, because uh, Patriots has got a really solid defense, but their offense is more iffy. And then the Rams is like got a really good offense, but their defense is iffy. So like
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna go with Rams. I'm gonna go with my boy Cooper Cup.
yeah. I hate when you pick the Rams.
Only because Cup, baby. Love him. Love him. Gonna be excited when he becomes a Panther in a few years.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So we'll see how that game plays out. It'll be an interesting one for sure.
I think so
Let's
too.
go to the Browns and New Orleans.
Before we get to this one, I'm gonna say, man, it's gonna be a lot of games that could be pretty close. I feel like this week so far. So a lot of the ones that we went through kind of feel like they could go either way. A
Yeah.
bunch of them have.
It's
So
been at least three that's I've been iffy about for sure
all right, for this one, this is
so
another
far.
one. Honestly, their records are bad. Uh, they're both
The,
well, they're both 7 losses. Cleveland's got one less win than the Saints do. But
yeah.
I'm gonna be real, man. I think this is another situation that we just talked about where like it really could probably go either way. I think I'm gonna give the edge to Cleveland just because of the way their defense has been. Like I don't know. I mean, the defense don't look as good as it did, but it still looks pretty good. Secondary's kind of iffy, and I can see maybe the Saints taking advantage of that. But I don't know, bro. The Saints still look kind of dysfunctional. Um, they did get a win, but I mean, I don't know if it's that big of a win for them last week. It's a good divisional game, but in the grand scheme of things, I ain't really sure how much is going to matter. I don't think the Saints are going to be able to pull it out. I think Cleveland's going to get it. It's going to be close though, but I'm gonna give it to the Browns.
Okay. God, I hate both of these teams. I picked. I've been picking against the Browns all year, and I said I wouldn't pick them this year, and I don't want to pick New Orleans because
That
they're in
was
a
when it
division
was
and I hate them.
Watson though. You said that when it was Watson.
That's true, but yeah, that is true. That is true. He's not there no more. So yeah, yeah, I'm going with you. I'm going with the Browns on this one.
All right.
I'm going
Yay.
with the Browns. Yeah, Watson ain't there no more. Jameis seems like he's been doing pretty good. So I think it'd be a good matchup because New Orleans still don't have many offensive weapons, and Cleveland's got a pretty solid defense. So I think Cleveland will be all right.
All right, bro. I like that. We agreed on that one. That surprises me.
Yeah, man, no doubt. All right, let's go to Vikings and the Titans. Vikings and Titans.
This kind of feels like another one where I hate to be this short and sweet about it because I just feel like it's going to be pretty obvious when you look at it. But I'm gonna give it to the Vikings, bro. Titans. I don't know, man. I'm not even sure they have 2 wins. They don't look like they'd be a 2-win team. But I mean, their offense is kind of perked up a little bit, but it ain't enough to be anything significant.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say about them to be honest. I'm gonna give it to the Vikings on that one.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna say Minnesota too. Um, they just looked really good this year, and they're playing pretty good. So I think they're gonna keep rolling right along past Tennessee. All right, so let's move into our 4 o'clock slate game. So we got Atlanta and Denver.
Atlanta and Denver. This is gonna be another one, bro. Could be interesting. But I gotta be honest, man. I don't know if Denver's just had some bad luck or they've had a tough schedule, but I think they're better than they look. You know what I'm saying? Like they're 5-5, but I think they're better than that. Maybe it's just because the
Yeah,
beginning of the year they had some growing pains and the learning curve kind of thing. But I think they're a pretty legit team, bro. I don't like to say it because I don't like their coach, but I think they have a legit chance of like turning their season around and getting some wins and start stacking up some wins here. And I don't know. Kirk Cousins don't look like the Kirk Cousins that we've seen in the last couple of years. He's had some ups and downs. Their team's been up and down. They got a decent winning record, but I mean they just lost to the Saints, bro. Like I mean I don't really know how you
yeah,
do that, but uh, I think Denver might do this one, bro. Their defense might help them out here, and their offense has been looking a lot better. They had a very close game with the Chiefs, who's the worst undefeated team in the freaking history of the NFL, but they're undefeated, so that means something. But
right.
for Denver to stand in there, and I mean, just about they should have won, honestly. But to get that close to winning, I mean, I think they're pretty legit contenders. Once they get some wins in their pocket, I think they'll be good. But yeah, like I said, I just don't see Atlanta pulling this one out.
All right. I'm gonna go right the opposite. I'm gonna pick Atlanta this week.
Yeah, I figured you would.
I think they're gonna come back. They're gonna be pissed off from losing to the Saints. So, and I'm not picking Denver, bro, because yeah, I don't like their coach. I don't
I don't
care
either.
who's
I
their
can't stand him
players on their
either.
team. I don't like their coach, and I ain't picking them. So, I think Falcons is gonna pull this off. They have been I don't know. They have been like wishy washy this season, back and forth. But I think they're gonna get it figured out. They got to click, man. They're almost like all cylinders going,
Mm-hmm.
but they seem like one's off just here and there each week. But I think they're gonna get it, bro. I think they're gonna get it figured out, and they're gonna be unstoppable now.
All right, bro. It's halftime technically, but I mean I went past it. But I want to do a little halftime thing I ain't done before.
Okay.
I'm a mention since we're pretty deep into the season now. We've we've predicted on our videos. We predicted 124 games, and Chase, you have been correct on 78 of those. So you're at 63% for the year. I've only been right on 61 for 50% of the year. So like I
Wow.
say, at the end of all the videos, if anybody's listening, paying attention, don't follow my advice. Follow Chase's. Place your bets on what he says because he is 63% accurate, which is pretty good. I mean, that's not bad for.
That's surprising. Just
Yeah,
for a
it's not
good
it's
old
not
country
bad.
boy.
It's for us
That's
randoms
pretty
making
good.
these picks. It's not bad. So
Yeah.
make a money line bet and just pick most of the teams that he says. You should be good to go.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool to hear.
So I'm gonna do
Once
that.
you
I'm gonna
put
do
it
that
in
this
the
week. I told
perspective
you. I
like
said
that.
it last week. I said it last week. I'm gonna make a money line bet off of the shit you say. I'm gonna do it this week. I'm gonna win some money.
Hey, if you do, bro, more power to you. There, I
You're
hear
gonna be
you.
mad because you didn't do it. Damn
I should have listened to myself.
it.
All right, let's go to Seattle. We got the Seahawks We
Good
got
lord.
the Seahawks and the 49ers.
Seahawks and 49ers. Dude, I have no clue who's going to win this game, bro. No clue. And I say that because this is Arizona's division, and our division is just straight up like random. One week, one team's blowing the other one out. The next week, it's the opposite. So I don't know, man. I ain't got no idea who's going to win this one. I think I'm going to give it to the 49ers just to play it safe. But there's a real chance that Seattle comes down with the win here because, like I said, our division makes no damn sense. And anything can happen any week. But just like I said, just to play it safe, because I told you I'm going to stop being crazy with my picks because my percentage is terrible. I'm gonna give it to the favorite here would be the 49ers, so I'm gonna give it to them.
All right, I'm gonna do something different. I normally been picking the 49ers. I'm going with Seattle this week. I just got a feeling,
Yeah, I
kind of
knew you
like
would
you do.
freaking every
I
time.
just
You just
I
love
just got a
disagreeing with me.
feeling about Seattle. No, I just really like I just really love Kenneth Walker
Yeah,
and their Seattle's got a really pretty good defense. I think they've had a couple bad games, but overall it's pretty solid. And
I mean, I would like Seattle to win personally, and I don't
yeah,
even. It hurts me to say that, but I can't stand the damn Niners, obviously being in the same division as them. But
yeah. I mean, the one and another reason, real quick, why I'm saying that is because Tampa Bay almost beat the Niners this past weekend, and they're missing like all of their star receivers, and they only beat them by a field goal. So I'm thinking Seattle's gonna get them. I think it's gonna be a little bit different this week.
all right,
So I
well,
think
I
I
like
like
it.
Seattle.
I like the bravery there. I just made an
Yeah,
excellent play on that, by the way. I wish you'd
I
could
seen
have.
that.
I went
That
all the way
was
across the
dope.
field to a place I wasn't supposed to
I
be.
was if I would have said something, I'd have lost my train of thought. So I kept going through
Hey, bro,
it.
I'm gonna play as a receiver right now. See if we can do something cool.
Okay.
Oh, well, actually, I got open too. Oh,
Oh well.
dropped it though.
All right.
All right,
Sorry.
man. What we
Anyway,
got?
back to the video. We got the game of the week right here. We got the Chiefs and the Bills. This is gonna be a game for the ages right here.
Chiefs and the Bills. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Chiefs
just
and the
be.
Bills.
I'm gonna be confident. It's gonna be the Bills. They're gonna win. Screw the Chiefs. They're gonna
Okay.
take their first L of the year. They deserve it. I hope they lose. It ain't fair the way they've been winning. Oh my God, we got a pass interference on that good ass play. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm saying the Bills, bro. I got faith in them. I think they're going to do it. They're going to give Kansas City their first loss. I hope they give them a dominant loss because they deserve it the way they've been pulling out these bullshit wins every week. So that's my prediction.
All right. I like it. I'm going Chiefs though,
Yeah, I
cause
figured you would.
I've been riding them and they've been still winning miraculously. So they got a little help from the Zebras. So I'm gonna yeah I think Chiefs got it. I think this will be a really good game, really fun to watch though. But I
Should
think the
be.
Chiefs gonna pull it out. Yeah, it should be anyway.
I don't know why I keep
All
going for
right.
this crazy those.
Are you good? So moving on, that's gonna be all for the 4 o'clock slate games. Let's go to Sunday night football. We got the Bengals and the Chargers.
This game right here, buddy. Bengals and the Chargers.
Yeah, it is. Matter of fact.
Honestly, dude, this one, when you would say it out loud, like most people would probably just say the Bengals because I mean, for the last couple of years, the Bengals have been, dominating.
Yeah.
But sadly, that's not been happening for them this year. And I've talked about this a little bit in some of our other ones. It just kind of, I just feel bad, bro. Every time I talk about the Bengals, I just feel bad. I feel bad for Burrow. I feel bad for the offense because no matter what they do, the defense seems to let them down. Um,
Mhm.
the Chargers have a pretty legit defense. I mean, they're not bad. Uh, and the way that the Chargers' offense has been starting to kind of come alive, I just seen a thing today saying that Herbert's scrambled more than any quarterback since he's came from back from his bye week. So I mean, he's feeling it. He's feeling good. He's looking good. He's throwing the ball good. Their offense is moving. It was kind of slow at the beginning of the season. Kind of felt a little sluggish, but they've definitely got off to a little bit of a momentum movement here. And the Bengals
Right.
defense being as bad as they are, bro, I just feel like this is going to be another heartbreaking loss for Bengals and the Bengals fans. I think the Chargers are going to pull it out just because that defense of the Bengals, they can't seem to stop anything, man.
Yeah. Yeah. One little note about this game. which is kind of cool. This is the first flex out game, so that the Jets and the Colts was supposed to play Sunday Night Football, and they got
And
flex for the
I want to
Chargers
see the
Bengals.
Jets and the Colts,
Which
bro.
I don't. Honestly, though, I don't know if this is gonna be much better, but I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, that
Uh,
should be a good one.
uh, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, these teams are okay this year. They're not like something, they should have put the Chiefs Bills games here. I don't know why they
I
didn't,
agree with you on that one.
uh, but anyway, this game, man. Let me say this too, dude. If the Bengals was playing anybody else in the league last Thursday, they would have beat the shit out of them. But for whatever reason, man, it was a shootout, and the Ravens and them had a heck of a game, and Burrow did get a little cheated at the end of the game. That should have been a penalty. So, I mean, they can definitely score, but like you said, their defense is the issue.
Yep.
Um, and the Chargers have been playing really good right now, so I'm taking the Chargers on this one.
Well, we actually
Taking the
agreed, so
Chargers.
I'm surprised. Dude, good lord.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going Chargers on this. I like them better. Herbert's been playing really good. The receivers are getting it. They've been running the ball, and their defense is way better than the Bengals defense for sure. So yeah, I think the Chargers are gonna pull this one down. It may be a high score game, but it'll be fun to watch for Sunday Night Football. So
All right, bro. Score this
all right,
touchdown. I'm tired of trying. You do
I got you, bro. I'm getting in right now. I'm gonna call it for all the fans. I'm getting in. Of course.
it.
Damn. All right. Well, moving on to Monday Night Football, we got the Texans and the Cowboys. Texans and Cowboys. How you feeling for this one?
Well, I mean, I don't think I'd have picked the Cowboys no matter what the situation was, but I sure as hell ain't gonna pick them now because they look like straight up the worst team in the league last week for real. Um, I'm gonna give it to the Texans, bro. The Texans have been looking good, man. They've had some real close losses, the ones that they had. They've had some real close wins, but they've been looking good overall. I mean, they still, they still got a couple things that they need to work on. Maybe they could fix up and stuff, but they're doing pretty good. So the way the Cowboys look, I don't know, man. Their defense is good, but it ain't good enough to keep them in these games like that. I'm gonna give it
Right.
to the Texans. I think this might be another blowout for Dallas. Unfortunately, for those
Yeah,
America's greatest
the
team bullshit.
the Cowboys seem like they're a dumpster fire right now, man.
Absolutely.
Everything bad's happening to them right now. The Dak's hurt. He's gonna be put on IR, possibly season ending. So I mean that's awful. You don't never wish nobody that getting
Yeah.
hurt and shit. But
He's like the only
he's
player on
gonna
that
be
team I
out.
actually like too.
Yeah, he got him out. Parsons has been out hurt on IR. And then you got CD Lamb who's been struggling this year. Can't see for the sun in his eyes. Can't catch the ball. So I mean, Dallas is just in shambles right now. So I think Texans is gonna pull this one off.
All right, buddy.
Oh, and the teams on bye week this week. We have your team. We got Arizona's on bye week. Carolina's on bye. The Giants and the Buccaneers is on bye this week. So four pretty solid teams on bye. Well, three minus the Giants. Sorry, Carolina beat them.
The Giants. They're still rated like higher in the ranking, the power rankings, which is just insane to me. I don't even understand how that's
Yeah.
possible. It's yeah, it
Uh,
kind of sucks. I mean, as for me and you, obviously it sucks because our teams are on bye. It's like the worst week of the year
yeah.
for me. I always hate it. I don't get to watch my Cardinals play, but
Yeah,
I
man.
will say that their win last week was enough to get me through because it was defiant. It looked good.
Which I picked, by the way.
Yeah, I told you I ain't picking them, bro. If I do, they lose. I ain't picking them no
Hey,
more.
let
Son
me
of a
point
bitch.
out something. Let me point out something too. I picked Carolina also, and they
You
won,
did.
bro.
You did. That's
They
true.
so I mean I called that one. It's
But
surprising because normally when I pick them they lose, but they
but
actually did it.
this is looking into the future. We're gonna take a little sneak peek at next week. You think they got a chance to beat the Chiefs, bro?
I think the Chiefs gonna come in thinking they gonna whoop their ass, and I think it's gonna be a little. I think they're gonna shoot. What's the word for it? They're gonna underestimate them.
Yep.
I do. I think Carolina's gonna surprise some people because the last time that Carolina and the Chiefs faced off, I think it was 2 seasons ago, maybe, if I'm not mistaken, maybe three. But the last time we faced them, we actually, I mean, it was a closer game than a lot of people thought. Like they didn't really take off with a good lead into the fourth quarter. So yeah, I think Carolina's got a shot at this, man. They're playing good right now. Their chemistry seems to be building. Bryce has got his confidence back and it's showing. Run game's going strong. So yeah, I mean, I could see Carolina winning. Honestly, I mean, not a lot of people might say that, but I mean, I really do.
All right, y'all heard it here first. Place your bets on Carolina because the
Yep,
the best picker we have,
they're gonna
which ain't
they're
saying
gonna be
much.
the under. They're gonna be the under too by a lot. So you'll probably win a lot of money on that one. There, I'm sure they'll be 8 to 10 points underdogs. So
All right,
yeah,
man, we're down to the
that's
final
what's
few
up.
minutes here, bro. This game kind of got
Final minutes.
out of hand here. I wasn't ready for son
Oh
of a
man.
bitch, bro. That was stupid. Oh, and
Oh
we just
come on,
lost.
Nijoku. Why you fall down? I got him, bro. No, you
Well,
got him.
hopefully
We
everybody
got
stopped
nine
watching
seconds.
by this point.
We ain't lost shit. We got nine
No, it's
seconds.
over, bro. It's over.
No,
Game
it ain't, bro. Come on.
over.
Oh, I got you. We're gonna get this shit.
Unless we run it all the way back or something, we done. Even then, overtime. You want to take a crack at it, or do you think I should do it since I usually
Let's just
return it?
take a knee. Let's take a knee first. Don't return
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
it's gonna be out here anyway.
I was about to say, damn, you about to hop again.
Let's go with old reliable here. Get a big chunk. We can call a timeout hopefully.
All right, pay attention to me too, in case I get open.
All right, it's coming your way. I hope you're open. Oh, we ran out of time
Uh,
with that big ass pass.
well, I know it went so high for some reason.
Yeah, it took forever. All right, well, that's the second time that y'all can watch us lose on camera because we trash. Honestly, bro, the game just kind of got away from me. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention to what was
We
going
had
down.
some good. We had some good bombs on that. Some really good plays.
Yeah, we did.
And you had a couple really nice picks. So that's
Well,
pretty cool.
I did. That's true. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we appreciate you guys tuning in again. Uh, like I said, as always, I say it every end of the video. Don't follow my advice, follow Chase's because I'm always wrong. So hopefully I'm gonna turn that around though, bro. We picked a lot of differences this week, and I think this is the first time I'm gonna say this. I think this might be the first week that I beat you on our picks. I'm feeling that confident.
Oh, that's a bold statement, brother.
Yeah,
We will see what's gonna happen.
I'm sure I'm wrong
We
about that,
will
like I always
see.
am wrong with everything else, but we'll see. I really don't
Fight the
think I beat you a
confidence.
single week for real.
By the way, Riley, I bet you 26-21. I wanted to throw that in at the end. He probably won't see it anyway. He probably won't watch that.